Let's get you some breaking news coming in from the United States now, and at least 10 people have been killed and more than 35 injured in a vehicle ramming attack in a busy area of New Orleans. Local authorities say the car drove into a crowd on Bourbon Street in the city's French Quarter. The police chief says officers fired at the driver after he got out of his vehicle and started shooting in their direction. 2 of the officers were injured. It happened towards the end of New Year's Eve celebrations.
It did involve a man driving a pickup truck down Bourbon Street at a very fast pace, and it was very intentional behavior. This man was trying to run over as many people as he possibly could. It was not a DUI situation. This is a more complex and more serious based on the information we have right now.
For more on this, let's speak to Rosalind Jordan in Washington, D.C. So, Rosalind, I think many viewers, the question on their mind at this point will be why? We heard the statement by the official there, but any indication of what the motive might have been?
There isn't any indication, definitive indication, I should say, of what the motive is, but the FBI, which is now reportedly in charge of the investigation of this incident at the intersection of Bourbon and Canal Streets in the French Quarter, apparently FBI investigators have found a suspected IED, improvised explosive device, at the scene of this incident, which, as has been noted, at least 10 people have been killed, at least 35 have been injured. Now, this was a high security situation given that this was New Year's Eve celebrations, this event happening around 3:15 a.m. local time. And so with more than 300 police officers on duty to basically deal with what you might expect among people who have been celebrating perhaps a little too vigorously on New Year's Eve, there is no indication whether the New Orleans police have received any indication that an incident of this type might have happened. It is worth noting that the mayor of New Orleans has called this a terrorist event, but there is no evidence supporting her statement at this time. And so it goes back to that question of motive. Why would someone allegedly plow through a heavy crowd of people trying to, as the police chief, Anne Kirkpatrick, said, run over as many people as possible and then jump out of the truck and start firing on the crowd? Certainly, this is not something that would be expected even here in the United States, where we do see a lot of mass shooting incidents. This is something that is going to be consuming investigators for the coming time going ahead.
All right, good stuff there from Rosalind Jordan. Thanks for updating us from Washington, D.C.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get latest news from Al Jazeera.